Hi, I'm Jane, and today we're here to talk about attracting hummingbirds and orioles to your backyard. This is the time of year you want to make sure you get them out because they are back. The important thing about putting hummingbird and oriole feeders out is you want to make sure they're visible. These aren't the kind of feeders that you want to put tucked away in a tree or into a bush because they're not going to see them and they're attracted to them by sight. So, out in the open, either on a shepherd's hook, a bracket, whatever you have to hang them on is good. There's different kinds of feeders. We'll start with the orioles. The orioles have a really diverse menu. They don't just like nectar. As a matter of fact, their favorite of all is the birdberry jelly. They are really attracted to this and they go through it really quickly. This can be placed in a feeder such as this one that has a little dish to put the jelly in, or you can put it in a feeder like this one. This can be mounted to a window and you can see them really up close. You can also put oranges in this, but a lot of our customers do use this just for the grape jelly. The other thing they like would be this feeder here. This is an all-in-one oriole feeder that allows you to feed nectar, fruit, and grape jelly in the pockets. It has little pegs to hold the orange slices, and if you wish, you could also cut red grapes in half and put them on the 3 little pegs because they really enjoy red grapes as well. The other thing they really like, which some people don't believe, but it's true, is fruit suet. They'll take this and feed their young with it, so you can just put that in a simple suet feeder such as this one, and you're set to go. The other thing you can do is put out orange slices on a fruit feeder. You can do this just by putting a couple of slices on each one and maybe leaving one of them blank for them to perch on. Makes it easier for them to feed. You can put a whole orange half if you like, but really all you need to do is put a couple of slices. Moving on to hummingbirds. These little jewels are so beautiful to watch, and they feed closer to the ground than other birds. So you can actually put in your garden or even in a planter a small shepherd's hook such as this one and just add a little feeder like this right to the bottom, and they'll feed right in your planter or in your garden. It's good to keep the hummingbird feeders away from the big seed feeders so the bigger birds don't chase them away. My personal favorite for feeders are the practical ones. These include an ant moat. You put water in this with a drop of dish soap or vegetable oil to stop it from evaporating. You put the nectar in the bottom, super easy. And you don't need to fill it to the top because don't forget hummingbirds' tongues are twice as long as their beaks, so they can reach the bottom all the time. This has perching for them. The hummingbirds do like to perch, so again, a feeder like this is good. These don't leak. Being small, they don't sway in the breeze a whole lot, so they're really practical, and we have many varieties to choose from. This is just a small one that I chose for today. This is also a little window feeder. If you'd like to see them up close and personal, you can put this on your window and they'll come right to the window and feed. As far as the nectar goes, you can make your own. By doing that, you just want to use 1 part plain white table sugar. No molasses, no brown sugar, nothing fancy. That creates a fungus on their tongues and it can prevent them from being able to eat. So you just want to use white table sugar, 1 part to 4 parts boiling water. Stir it, let it cool, put it in the fridge, and you're good to go. You can even make up to 4 cups at a time if you wish, and then you're always ready to top it up if it needs to be refreshed. If you choose not to go that route, you can buy ready to go. All you have to do with this is follow the directions on the back and mix it with the appropriate amount of water. You don't need to boil the water from this. You can just use tap water. So it's quicker and easier if you don't want to go to the bother of making it yourself. If you are making your own, please do not add any food coloring because that isn't good for them. They don't need it. They are attracted to the red on the feeders, so no need to do that. So just depending on what style you like, these are nice. If you like a glass one, a lot of people find these easy to clean. Personally, I think this selection here is all pretty easy to clean because they all come apart. So I hope these tips will help you attract them to your backyard, because we sure love seeing our orioles and our hummingbirds. Everybody looks forward to that every year. They'll be here till September, or hummingbirds even longer, right in maybe up till Thanksgiving. So I hope this has helped you today, and I really hope you enjoy the hummingbirds and orioles this summer. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next week. And if you have any questions or comments, please go to our link and go to support at urbannaturestore.ca, or click on our link to see more products available at our stores. Thank you. Have a good day.